Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about the American diet. Okay, yeah, I'm sure you all know this. You are what you put in your mouth. Okay, the food you're putting in your mouth can have an impact on your health. Same goes for the weight, right? Apparently the American diet, that's a different case. Did you know that certain American foods are banned in certain countries because of their ingredients? This is why as a Zambian I get surprised when I see people saying that I'm buying this food because it was made in America. I wish you knew what I know. Every American has made it a must to read the ingredients currently before they buy whatever they want to buy. Because I can't mention certain things, I'll get banned. So let's just leave it there. With that brief commentary, we're gonna jump right into the clips that I've collected for you guys from TikTok. And I want you guys to watch these clips and go ahead, drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'll come back at the end of this video, of course, to share my own 2 cents. Let's get right into the video.
I go to college in the Netherlands, and every time I come back to the US, I have to see a nutritionist because my stomach is in shambles. So I want to talk about the 2 biggest differences I've noticed between the food in the Netherlands and the food in the US. Number 1 is not talked about enough. When you go to a grocery store in the US, you have like sugar-free yogurt, sugar-free candy. You have all of these substitutes that seem like the healthier option, but it's actually just extremely processed and hard for your stomach to digest. No wonder you can't find these alternatives in Europe. Number 2, the supermarkets in the US have so many options. If you go to a cereal aisle in the US, you're gonna have like 40 different cereals to choose from. And when you go to the cereal aisle in Europe, you have like 5 different cereals because half of the ingredients that are in the cereals in the US are just banned. So it is to no surprise that my nutritionist recommended me the Mediterranean diet. So she's putting me back on a European diet, which is basically just whole grains, vegetables, healthy fats, fish. She even recommended wine because it's an antioxidant. Try and cut out all this stuff in the next 3 weeks, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated.
Okay, y'all, so we're in Walmart in the dessert section, and I'm gonna show y'all why 40% of America is obese and or overweight. Watch this. 1 cookie is 170 calories. Y'all eat like 4 of these motherfuckers at one time. Snickerdoodle. And these my favorite. 1 cookie is 180 calories. That's 360 calories off 2 cookies. We all love these in the morning, don't we? $3.50 for 1 muffin, and you eat the whole 6-pack in a week. Oatmeal raisin. 1 cookie is 160 calories. Now we're gonna switch to the little cute ass cupcakes we all like. 3 cupcakes is 290 calories. That's about 97 calories each. That ain't that bad, but shit, you gonna eat about 6 of them at one time. Now let's do y'all auntie. Yep, auntie. 1/8 of the cobbler is 280 calories. I'm sorry, 1/8 of it. 1/8. That's this corner right here. Ma'am, did you look at the calories? Ma'am, the calories. Off-brand Walmart Rice Krispie treats. 2 bars is 140. Shit, this might be the healthiest option over here so far. Brownies. Half of a brownie is 180. That's crazy. And I know my hands was a little ashy too, y'all. My bad. But that's why everybody big. Everybody is overweight because nobody reads their food. Start reading your nutrition facts on the back of y'all food. The calories be high as shit. You gain so many calories from eating one thing out of one of the packs. Pay attention. Start buying organic shit or bake your own cookies at home. But that's why America big.
You know, I just came out of the grocery store, and when you pay attention to people in the grocery store while they're shopping, you see the items that they purchase, you know why majority of people live in America are just unhealthy, right? You could just see what they get. You can see the items. You can see their body shapes. You can see how they're kind of hurting to walk and stuff. And you just know. You just know. And then people will be like, oh, well, it's because of this, or I gotta, you know, my genetics and all this other stuff and whatnot. And nah. It's what you just put in that fucking cart, right? It's what you put in that cart. I teach my kids, and it's something I had to learn over the years too. Hey, pay attention to what you buy. When you start seeing a whole bunch of ingredients, words you can't pronounce, probably shouldn't put in your body. Probably should go nowhere near your mouth. That makes too much sense, right? But yet, people will still pick up that imitational bread.
Roughly 70% of people in North America are overweight. Keep watching. You're gonna see exactly where I'm going with this. 1 in 3 adult Americans are pre-diabetic. And 80% of them didn't even know about it. The USA spends more on healthcare than anyone else in the world. Also one of the highest medicated countries with some of the most obese people in all of the world. And the US has the highest rate of people with multiple chronic conditions. All these facts just prove that most people can't even respect their own body. If you can't respect your own body, how are you supposed to achieve everything else you want in your life? Whether it's being the best father or mother, wealthy, maybe creating some wealth for your family, or simply just being the best version of yourself. Get your mind and your body right. That's the only thing you need to focus on. Everything else comes into place. Follow me for more health tips and some ways that you can be the best version of yourself. And always remember, health is your real wealth.
I had just seen a video where a guy was saying that if you're physically fit in America, you're pretty much the 1%, and that you'll get respect and you'll be considered disciplined and all the things, because it's very rare to see a lot of physically fit people in America. And in some ways that's true, because I went over to Europe and spent time in Paris and London. And when I tell you, you could be overweight and go over there for a month and probably lose about 15-20 pounds. I don't think I seen one obese person. Matter of fact, I didn't see one obese person in London and in Paris when I was there. Now, mind you, these people are heavy smokers, in Paris especially. But UK, the way they don't eat the same processed foods that we eat here. You could go get a Coke from there and it's going to taste watered down. You can eat ice cream from there and it's going to be sugarless. So yeah, 1% in America.
Yeah, so that is where we are right now. More and more Americans are speaking out about the American diet after traveling abroad. And what they're saying is not small, from people talking about how American food gives them stomach aches, to others saying they gained weight faster eating in the US than anywhere else in the world. The conversation is getting louder, and it's not just opinions anymore. It's experiences, real bodies, real reactions, real comparisons. People are saying that when they eat in other countries, the food feels lighter. They feel fuller without feeling sick. They don't bloat as much as they bloat when they are in the US. They don't feel sluggish. They don't gain weight as faster. And when they come back to America, eat the same type of food, bread, meat, dairy, snacks, and suddenly their bodies react differently. That alone should make you ask questions, okay? And then there's a part that really makes people uncomfortable, the fact that some ingredients used in American food are banned in other countries. Let that sink in for a moment. Did it sink in? Okay, yeah, let's continue. Not limited, not regulated, banned, and yet in America, those same ingredients are still allowed in everyday products that people eat without even thinking twice. Now, I'm not here to tell you what to eat or what not to eat. That's not my job. But I'm here to question the system. I'm here to question patterns, and I'm here to ask why. Why would ingredients that are considered unsafe elsewhere still be allowed in America, in American food? What makes America different? Is it science? Is it politics? Is it money? Or is it simply convenience? And I digress, because maybe there's another angle to this conversation that people don't like to talk about. America has a very large population, a massive demand for food, millions of mouths to feed every day. Could it be that some of these ingredients help food to grow faster, last longer, look better, or stay cheaper to produce? Could it be that speed, profit, and supply are being prioritized over long-term health? Okay, I'm not saying that's the truth. Okay, I'm not saying it's a question worth asking. Okay. In fact, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Whatever I mentioned, they're just questions. They're not based on facts, okay? Questions, people talking about this online, that's it. Entertainment purposes only for this video. Because, when a system feeds millions, shortcuts become tempting. When companies must keep shelves full, deadlines tight, profits high, quality often becomes negotiable, and when a population becomes used to certain tastes, texture, and appearances, anything different starts to feel not normal. Yeah. And that's the part that really matters. What we've normalized as people, as humans. We've normalized stomach issues. We've normalized constant bloating. We've normalized fatigue after eating. We've normalized rapid weight gain. We've normalized needing medication just to tolerate food. And now people are traveling, comparing, and realizing maybe it's not their bodies. Maybe it's the system feeding them. Yeah. Maybe it's the system that is feeding their bodies to blame, okay? And again, I'm not here to attack America. I'm not here to shame American people. I'm not here to pretend other countries are perfect. Every country has got issues. Every system has got flaws. But when so many people independently report the same experience, it becomes more than coincidence. It becomes, something worth looking into, and patterns deserve attention. So my question remains, what do you think is causing this? Is it the population demand? Is it corporate influence? Is it government regulation? Is it consumer habits? Or is it all of the above working together? Because at the end of the day, food is not just about taste. It's about health. It's about longevity. It's about quality of life. And once people start questioning what's on their plate, they start questioning who's really benefiting from what's being served. And that's my conversation today. So now I want to hear from you guys according to what you've read, what you've experienced, and what you have seen, and what you've personally felt. What is your opinion on the American diet? Have you noticed a difference when eating outside the US? Have you felt better, worse, or change at all? Please go ahead, let me know in the comment section down below. Respectfully, sorry, honestly, and open-minded, yeah, because this is not about arguing. We are not fighting, okay? Let's just educate one another on this, okay? And with that being said, I'll definitely see you in my next video. Stay peaceful.